Well, it looks like some of us were more excited than others to be spending a day looking at flowers.
Hello and welcome to Scout's Adventures. Today we're at the flower gardens in Carlsbad. Should be really fun. We're going to go walk through the field and see some beautiful, colorful flowers. Come on, let's go.
Oh my gosh, you can take a picture.
We have Ashley and Aiden with us.
Well,
Yeah,
I think I see it. Where?
Wow. So today we're at the flower fields in Carlsbad. Should be pretty fun time. We're going to see a bunch of beautiful flowers. Too bad it's a little overcast and cold, but that's okay. We should be just fun, just checking in. And we'll see some flowers real soon. Okay, what are we doing first?
We are just gonna
ice
go.
cream.
Yeah.
Eating ice cream, okay. And then step 2.
Walk
Walk.
around and just appreciate what they have, because I sure can't grow them.
Yeah, we can't keep them alive.
I can't keep them alive.
We can buy them and they look great.
They need to be like a generic plant for me, so I treat them like goldfish, you know. When one dies, I'll just find
Replace
one
it.
exactly alike and.
Don Miller maintains this garden, but it was originally created by Pat Patterson in 2002. It was inspired by medieval pleasure gardens where nobles went to restore themselves. It was also inspired by Islamic and Christian traditions, which served as retreats and sanctuaries. Poinsettias were grown on the property until 1965. This display is in a 1,500 square foot greenhouse with over 20 rare and unusual varieties. Poinsettias were first cultivated by Aztec people in what is now Mexico. Joel Poinsett, the first U.S. ambassador to Mexico, sent some plants home to South Carolina. In his honor, the plants were named poinsettias. They are now the #1 potted flowering plant sold in the U.S. and well-deserved symbols of the holiday season. Nearly 120 million pots are purchased each season in the U.S. and 160 million worldwide. The American flag plot is a red, white, and blue petunias strategically planted in a 300 by 170 foot hillside.
Woohoo!
Sure. Okay, let's see you stamp number 7.
Number 7.
Is a playground.
Good job. let's check it out, the Master Gardener Program. So if you're a Master Gardener, this is your place. Can you tell us about the Chinese lantern, babe?
It just
It's
looks like
also
a Chinese lantern.
called Tiger's Eye. Baby's Breath is at the bottom. Look at those things. It does look like an eyeball almost, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Black and bloom. Wow. It starts out black and then when they bloom, it's purple.
We have a bunch of workers out here. I don't know whether they're gathering up nice ones to sell, like bouquets, or whether they're thinning out maybe the dodgy looking ones. Make sure they're all perfectly beautiful. I don't know. The sweet pea is native to Sicily and southern Italy. It is a climbing annual with richly colored flowers, possessing a captivating fragrance of honey and orange blossoms. A Sicilian monk recognized these qualities and sent seeds to Amsterdam and England in the 1600s. However, it was not until the efforts of Henry Eckert in the late 1900s the interest in them took off. There are 23 of these Eckert varieties called Old Spice Mix that are still available today, and they're planted in this maze. And don't forget to find your way out. Is it your lucky day? Do you have what it takes to find a four-leaf clover? The four-leaf clover is an unusual variation of the more common three-leaf clover. It is recognized around the world as a universal symbol of good luck. Approximately one clover in 10,000 has four leaves, making them nearly impossible to find. So this was an orchid exhibition, and the variety that's here is called Cymbidium orchids. And I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Over the last 3 decades, they've become widely popular and are the quintessential orchid for California. These bands of colorful flowers have decorated this Carlsbad ranch hillside every spring for more than 30 years. It's one of the largest collection of cut flowers and bulbs in all of Southern California, and is the only one open to the public. The fields have more than 200,000 plants per acre, and each plant yields about 10 blooms or 2 million blossoms per acre. So the entire field consists of about 80 million flowers. Native to Asia, the ranunculus flowers are a member of the buttercup family and is commonly known as Persian buttercup. The flower fields attract more than 150,000 visitors each year. Over 50 acres are dedicated to growing these flowers and bulbs. The flower field is the only ranunculus grower in the world that allows visitors to walk the fields and experience the colors up close. Before 1951, these fields were used to grow lima beans, oats, and hay. The planting cycle begins in fall, when millions of tiny seeds are sown. The seeds closely resemble dried oatmeal and present a challenge when planting because they are so lightweight. To add weight and consistency, silica sand is mixed with the seeds and sprinkled into the planting rows. A tractor then covers them with a blend of mulch and compost. Ranunculus seeds take approximately 4 to 5 weeks to germinate and nearly 6 months to display the colorful blossoms you see here today. After the flowers have faded and the plants die back, the bulbs are harvested by machine. The bulbs are dried and sorted by size before being packaged. The ranunculus bulbs are packaged and distributed by California Flower Bulb Company and in nurseries throughout the United States, Canada, and Europe under the name Easy to Grow.